So really quite simple. All we need to do to overlay the EXIF data is go to Scripts, Browse, pick the relevant script. Those are all the ones where I was testing. And we get the dialog up, and we can have things like the image name, the date the image was taken, whether exposure compensation was working or not. Explanation will add words like shutter speed and aperture if we needed. White balance will give you purely manual or auto, but if you've set it and you know what it is, you can actually configure it. Where these on boxes are, we'll actually store the data and use it again. So if I put in here something like copyright Mike Weeks, set that on, we'll actually use it and store that data. I can add up to 4 social media feeds, and I'll pick from the list whichever one I want. So I'm going to pick this one, Instagram. I'm going to enter my Instagram name. And that will be stored now to use it the next time when I want to use it. And I can add the others in as and when I need them. Now I'm going to add some Studio Flash details, so I'm going to put that on there. And I need to click on here for the user information. So it's a Godox AD600 with Elinchrom 135 centimeter octa. Now, choice of white or black text and stroke on or off. Now I'm going to select white text and I will turn the text stroke off, which will give me a black background. If I'd left it on, so turn the stroke back on, I'd get white text with a black stroke and a white background, but I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to leave the text background on, and I'm going to have a blurred layer created, and I can adjust the text size, the opacity of the background, and the blur strength, but that will come obvious when I do it in a second. So if I just click OK, the script will run. Forms a group with the layer, the text, and the background. I can move that as I want, and I can enlarge the group, so if I want to make the text bigger. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to click off over here, off the layers, and if I were to just go and run the text again, don't really need this to run, you'll notice that the things like the copyright message and the social media have been saved. And if I was to run it again, if I don't want the flash input on, then I can just turn it off and it'll be remembered the settings. But you'll notice the text strokes remembered, anything like text color, text background, blur background, the blur strength, the background opacity, text size are all remembered for next time you want to use them.